edition of Serpent Sermon via radio broadcast. This is obviously not a radio broadcast, so we'll just simply call this a voice blog. It is a very fucking disgusting day here in Charlotte. It's raining, sleeting, and in some places snowing, so it's a very appropriate setting to kind of do what I'm about to do. I've never done anything like this before. I figured I'd try something new, something fun, all while there's music playing in the background, so you can either listen, ignore it, or whatever your discretion prefers. So, plus, it's always kind of cool to have a challenge to more on the lines of improvise what I'm saying rather than kind of sitting and typing out my thoughts. It's kind of more natural, I guess, to just let it come out of my vocal cords and my fingers. So, last week I was going to discuss something that I was unfortunately able to post due to unforeseen circumstances. I had to attend to something last Friday that prevented me from posting my blog, so I'll just talk about it here. I was asked a question in one of my interviews last week: if I had the choice to be any animal, what would it be and why? And of course I chose the wolf, because let's look at it like this. There's two types of humans that inherit this earth in a personified animal form, and that's sheep and wolves. Sheep obviously are white, fleeced mammals that are herded into flocks, and they're daytime animals. They awaken at dawn and obviously fed by night or twilight, and their lives are regulated by the shepherd, who controls their rations of food, controls their living space. You have to shit here, you gotta piss here, you gotta just stuff like that. Basically force-fed their own laws, and eventually the sheep adapt to their surroundings, as in the process of evolution. And of course you have the wolf. The wolf is one of many predators amongst sheep, and mainly because of their primitive nature, their free willing of thinking and making their lives how they want. They most of the time travel as their own self as a lone wolf, but of course they do tend to create their own wolf packs, if you will. And as I said, due to their real just barbaric nature of mind and how they feed upon the world of their own, the world that they create of their own, is seen as a threat to the sheep. So the sheep are protected with usually gates, fences, barns, whatever the fuck keeps the wolf out. And the sheep are taught to fear the wolf, not just because they're gonna fucking get mauled and eaten by him, but because the wolf has a free mind. They have a free spirit to basically make the world into whatever they want. And with that being said, I've always, well, maybe not always seen myself as a wolf, but I've always had that flame inside me, I guess you should say. Throughout my life, I think one of the reasons I kind of became the person who I am now, and of course the tribulation and the pain and just hell that I went through to evolve into who I am now, became of my struggle and my attempt to live like a sheep. Because let's just face it, you're the one who's listening right now. You're probably a sheep. You want that same car that somebody else has. You want to listen to the same music that somebody else does. You want to eat the same food. You want to go to the same party, go to the same stupid fucking bar crawl, stupid petty shit like that. Obviously it could get to more deeper, sincere levels than that. But it finally, and especially what, my journey led to, I faced rejection. because obviously I was not meant to be a sheep. And you know, that in turn caused a lot of pain. And of course, my way of coping with pain would eventually come down to using drugs, and just basically fucking my brain up into an complete oblivion. And I really do, now that I really kind of think about it, I think that was part of my downfall, was just trying to live like a sheep when I was put onto this earth as a wolf. And now that I've finally had that self-revelation, it's become a lot easier to live freely and make this world my own. And if I want something, I'm gonna take it. So, yeah, it's definitely pretty fucking awesome. So, on that note, I hope you guys have a great night, and thanks for listening.